Kids that have done a lot for us this year have kind of stood out and that kind of stuff. One of the awards that I gave out, I don't think the kid made it tonight. He was wasn't sure if he was going to be able to make it or not. But for my agriculture most improved from his first year to now, we gave that to Josh Elder. So. Next award that I gave out here, we have a kid who I tell you what, he pretty much has made sure everything gets done when it ever needs to get done, and put many hours in. For last week, I think there's been nights that he's been there till 9:30, 10 o'clock working on stuff the last 2 nights, trying to make sure everything's right and everything's good and that kind of stuff. And so, like I said, just always there, comes, helps water at the greenhouse, sometimes on the weekend. He does all kinds of stuff, and that award's going to go to Dylan McNish. Okay, the next one is a leadership award, and this lady, she has really been taking care. She's took care of us all year long. She's made sure things have lined up like they needed to do. If you talk about worrying though, oh man, she's got lists and worries about things and that kind of stuff. Tries to make me stay on top of what I need to be doing all the time. And she's done a great job as serving as our president this year, and that's going to go to Haley Kidsey.
So I have a couple of awards here. The first one's going to be an Outstanding Ag Mechanics Award. And I had a young man in my class this year that came into the classroom with a lot of life experience from growing up on the farm. Very enthusiastic about joining in and helping me out anytime I needed something a little special. He was also very helpful with other students in the class, showing and sharing from his life experience. And that individual is Mr. Mark English. The next 2 awards I have, they're a little bit funny. As I was thinking and reflecting on who I wanted to honor tonight, I thought about a story. And when I was a little kid, I used to go pick peas with my grandmother. And I was a young kid, and I wanted to fill my basket, and I wanted to get done with picking of the peas. And my grandma would come over, and she'd inspect my basket, and she'd open up a pod, and she'd show me that, like, hey, these peas aren't all the same size. There's a big one here, a little one here. It's not quite mature yet. You want to pick pods like this. And she'd pick out a pod from her basket and show me, open it up, and you would see all the peas were the same size. They were nice and full, and it was a beautiful thing. Well, last year I got the opportunity to get a pod of peas that had 2 peas in it. And they were in my greenhouse class last year, and I got them again this year in my natural resources class. And I call them peas in a pod because they come together as a package deal. They're very similar in their personality. They're very quiet. They're very humble. In fact, they're probably going to be upset that I bring them up here tonight. And they're just extremely wonderful students. I was blessed to have them for 2 years. That's Ivy Huvis and Haley Dinger.
4 that I would like to give this evening. One of which she was not able to be here this evening, so I'll do her first. And with the Outstanding Food Science Award, with all the stuff that she has done for me over the course of 4 years, is Addison Ball. So she is not with us this evening. Now the other 3 I'd like to have come up before I say anything, and that would be Haley Kitsy, Brooke Brown, and Myra Asmondy, please. So they'd like to run away, I'm sure, but these 3, as well as Addison, have spent a few years with me now, and they've put up with a lot, and they have been absolutely amazing. My can class that we usually do our maple products in was a little bit light on people this year, and so these guys stepped up, and it didn't matter. They stayed, they came in extra periods, they spent full days with me all year long, and it didn't matter what needed to be done. If I needed help with the class, because I wasn't there, they would assist in the class. They helped with all the maple products that we made. They've been super, super, super kids all the way through. And so they are absolutely outstanding in the area of food science. Now, one of them up here doesn't know this part, and so you all are going to get to learn this as she does. We have one of these students up here, Myra Asmondy, who was elected as the student class choice speaker at graduation this year as well. So congratulations. Okay.
I have one more award for a student, and this one is based on SAE. And so this student has really done a good job with their SAE. They actually, when they're not at school, they're usually on a farm, going and working and at their own farm and at another farm as well. But it's the Star Chapter Farmer, and so that's going to go to Mark English.